but I'm gonna try and talk louder today so you guys can actually hear me. I know my audio in my other video is really bad. I'm doing the enclosure videos today that I was going to do yesterday but wasn't able to. So I guess I'll get that started. And I was gonna show you guys my green tree python because he was swimming in his water dish and it's the cutest thing ever, but when I got home from the store he was out, so I can't show you that. But I can still show you him. He's got a lot of yellow on him right now from the water. And I'm gonna show you my Hog Island boa. She's actually, I keep my camera on her tank when I'm videotaping. And right now she's upside down on the top of her tank because she wants out, so I'm gonna have to take her out in a little bit. But yeah, I got all the tanks set up yesterday, like completely set up before I made this video. Might have to fix a few. I'm looking at the Hog Islands right now. It looks like she messed it up somewhat. So, I'll take care of that later. It's not that big of a deal for the video. To say ahead of time that...
In a couple minutes, you want to come out there and stand with me? I'm going to hide behind this car. I'm going to jump out.
Yeah, sure. I'm in the middle of recording, so can you get out? What I was saying is, to let you guys know ahead of time, my tanks are not very humid, and I know that, and I know everyone says, oh, your tanks are supposed to be this type of humidity, whatever. I don't keep my tanks very humid unless my snakes are shedding, due to the fact that there's a lot of diseases they can get from the tanks being too humid or too wet. So that's just my opinion, but honestly, if you look at breeders and when they keep their animals in snake racks, their tanks aren't humid. They don't even have lights on their tanks, so, well, they're bins. But yeah, so just letting you guys know ahead of time, but honestly, that's my choice. So when it is time for them, when it's time for them to shed, I do put something like this in there and cover it with a damp cloth and put damp cloth underneath. It's my humidity box. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start showing you the enclosures. And oh yeah, that was my mom that walked in. I'm normally not rude to her. She knows I'm messing around, so. But yeah, it's my brother's birthday today. I'll go ahead and show you the enclosures. Well, that's my Hog Island upside down right now. And this is her enclosure. I'm not actually going to go into it because hers isn't that great. But that's it. It's big. I put cloth in there because honestly my snakes like to be comfortable, so they get to be comfortable. She's got a big water dish that she can swim in, and I use a little bit of tape to keep the plants in place. She knocked them over anyway, so that's what I have to go back in there and fix. Cypress mulch I use in all of my tanks. I recommend it. It's very good for the reptiles. I've got it for my ball pythons. I have it for my boas. When you need to keep the tank humid, it does that for you, and it's not dangerous to them. This is my green tree python tank. It's really plain right now because, like I said in my other video, he's sick. So I took his plant. That's him though. You can see him. I don't know why he's laying on the ground. He's too lazy to move right now because he just got out of his water dish. So, yeah. Wanted to take him out, but he still hasn't digested. Alright, here's the ball python tank. Honestly, he acts like he's a little boa. He's, in his tree right now. You can see him. He's a cutie. Got a water dish big enough for him to swim in. Cypress mulch in his tank also. He messed up his tank a little. He's got little hiding spots up here. Sticks to crawl on. One stick up here. This right here is actually a ramen noodle box. It works really good for hides. It's just cardboard. So since I don't keep my tanks too humid, it works perfect. It's actually pretty big. And I just cut a little hole in the front, sometimes in the side, and that works perfect. And then that, he's just got like a comfortable blanket, and there's a little pocket in there for him. He goes crazy. He never wants to be in his tank. And then I'll show you my last tank, well, for today. Maybe I'll do a video on my other boa tank later. I don't have them at my house right now. But this is my boa tank, probably the most done up one. I'll actually go into this one. My snakes are kind of mad though, so I don't know how much I'll be able to show you inside. It's a 55-gallon wide tank. Hold on. This is their water dish. I used a piece of plexiglass right here, if you can see, and glued it in so they have a built-in water dish. It's really neat because it's really big for them and they can swim around in it, but it's a pain in the butt to clean. It's pretty deep water-wise. My little guy has to hold on to something so he doesn't flop around everywhere. That's my house. I've got some stones in there, and then this is just another hiding spot for them. One of my regular boas is in there. She's right there. You can kind of see her body, but I'm not gonna mess with her. She doesn't seem like she wants to be messed with. You can see her though. She's really pretty. Then I've got some big sticks for them. That's my boa that was really mad yesterday. She's over there. You can't really see her head much. I also have cypress mulch in this tank, some more branches. Then down here I've got a little hide box. It's actually a shoe box. Works perfect because you can lift it up. Oops, made her mad. You can lift up the top and take them out, and then I also have cloth in there and I keep their heating pad under there. Then I put some bushes on top so they can hide in there, and that's about it. And just a full view of the tank. I know, sorry, there's a bad glare. My room's kind of dark. But, yeah. And I know people say it's not a good idea to keep snakes together, but honestly, in my opinion, I beg to differ because my snakes do not like being alone. When they're out, my snakes that are alone, my big boa and my green tree, try and go into my other snakes' tanks or be around my other snakes. When I'm definitely going to separate them soon, but right now I don't really, I'm not trying to jinx myself, but don't have a problem with them being aggressive towards each other because they're younger. I feed them all out of the tank so they don't have a problem with food, and they've been taken to the vet, so I don't really worry about them transferring diseases from one another, so. But, my mom's calling me, so I guess I'm gonna go. Hope you guys liked the enclosure video, and I'm going to hope to make another video soon. Alright, bye YouTube!